Hello students, welcome to the class. In this class, I am going to give you instructions to reading comprehension. Today, much of the available knowledge in the world is to be found in books and periodicals published in the English language. In recent years, the internet has also become a valuable source of knowledge, and the language of the internet is mainly English. So it is important for everyone, but particularly for the students, to be able to access this knowledge which is available in printed or in written form in English. This is possible only if the skills of reading are developed. To improve your reading skills, you must read different kinds of English text independently and try to understand them. We read in order to understand the ideas that the writer is trying to convey to its to us through the words in the text. Very often, a writer has one central or main idea which is developed in different ways. Sometimes, however, the text may contain other ideas which are not related to the main idea, which is developed in different ways. Sometimes, the important skill required for reading is the ability to recognize the central idea. So, in order to understand a comprehensive passage, you have to grasp the central idea. This is called skimming and scanning. You have to recognize the central idea, separating it from other less significant ideas. So, you can find that significant idea occurs in almost all the sentences, and its meaning is implied, its meaning is carried over. You may find that the main idea is repeated several times in different ways. When the writer thinks that it is very important and that the reader may miss it if it is not repeated. You must also be able to recognize these repetitions of the central idea. It is also necessary to understand how this idea is developed in the text. Often, the writer gives instances to support a general statement. So, here is an example given to you. I am going to read that example for you. You observe the sentence. You try to grasp the meaning of the sentence, and you try to grasp the repetition that is possible in this sentence. A lot of development has taken place in this village during the last 5 years. A new road has been built and 3 schools have been opened. A new hospital has also come up. See the first sentence, what is the keyword? Development. Keyword is the development. So in this you cannot find the repetition of the word development again in the next sentence, but its meaning is implied there. Its meaning is implied there. You can observe a lot of development has taken place in this village. What are those developments? A new road has been built. That means development. A new road has been built and 3 schools have been opened. That is also development in the village. A new hospital also came up. A new hospital has also come up. So these are the development, 3 developments. So the what is the central idea of the passage is the village has been improved or developed in the past 5 years. So what are the developments that happened in the past 5 years? First one, a new road. Second one, schools. Third one, hospital. So the village has got all the amenities that the city has. Again, that is the central idea. You have to grasp the central idea of the comprehension passage. Here, I am going to read another example. Uh, you must develop skill of reading. If you don't, you will miss a lot of interesting news which is published in newspapers. Uh, you must develop the skill of reading. If you do not, you will miss a lot of interesting news which is published in newspapers. Here, the second sentence provides an argument. Here is an argument or reason in support of the opening sentence. So, another important skill that you need in order to be able to read well is ability to understand. Ability to understand how the main idea of the text is developed. So these are the skills of reading. So in the first example, you can find the repetition of the implied meaning development. But in the second passage, you can find the argument. Argument, what is the argument about? The skill of reading. If you don't, you will miss a lot of interesting news which is published in newspapers. So that is an argument. So you have to identify what the argument is about. The skill of reading, like the skill of listening, speaking, and writing, can only be developed through practice. Skill of reading, like the skill of listening, speaking, and writing, can only be developed through practice. So, whatever you learn, you listen, whatever you study, that makes perfect only when you practice. See, Francis Bacon, he says, reading makes ready man, right? A full man. Practice makes ready man. Experience complete man. So practice makes you perfect. You can develop this skill of reading only when you practice. You just practice. You take a piece of paper, that is newspaper cuttings or any other writings. You take them, you read them, try to grasp the uh, important idea that is discussed in the passage, or try to identify what is the central idea, how the idea is explained in further paragraphs or sentences. Or you can identify, if the paragraph is about an argument, what is the argument about. So in this way you can develop the skill of reading skill. So this comprehension passage mainly uh, concentrates on how a reader understands the passage. So based on that, based on the your reading, you will be asked questions. So that is comprehensive questions. The purpose of these exercises is to help you to understand the text. So here we are going to give you some exercises in the next video. I am going to discuss the 2 or 3 videos, exercises, where you will be given one passage and you will have to answer the question set on it. So the more you read, the better you will be a reader. The more you read, the better you will be a reader. So try to read, try to understand, try to concentrate on the central idea in the passage. In we this is reading skills. This exercise is kept for 10 marks. This is what you will be given four 1 mark questions and two 2 mark questions. So the pattern is like this. The entire passage covers 10 marks. So you don't get confused because the words are repeated again. So, but questions will be set in such a way that you will have to go through the passage again and you will find the answer. You will find the perfect answer when you understand it perfectly. Yes, this is about the skimming and scanning of the uh, comprehension. So we have further two more videos on this. In other videos I am directly take some passages and I will there are some questions and you can answer those questions after listening to those ideas in the passage. So what is the main clue to answer the passage is in someone some people are interested to study the questions first. So when we were graduates, when we were studying, our teachers, they had lot of ideas to communicate the ideas in the passage. So what they used to tell is that they even in competitive exams also guidelines are given. Just read the question first, read the questions first, then read the passage, then you will go on finding the answer for your questions. So that is the main clue to answer the question set in the passage. So that is about comprehension passage. Thank you.